We will write another small composition on common bird. Which is the common bird? The crow. Very good. So there are crows, there are two colors. One is grey, one is black. Black one we say raven, the larger one. Small, normal one is crow. Now, when you talk about crow, what do you think of? A very hard-working crow. Yes, he'll make its own nest, lay eggs, feed, take care of the young ones. Above all, this crow cleans up our area. Wherever we live, there is a dead animal or any food thrown about. He eats and cleans up our area. So actually, it's just like the corporation people, crow is also. So you must be happy, the crow coming to clean up our area. Wonderful, isn't it? Then, when you talk about crow, what do you see normally when you look out? You see, during the time when he has to make a nest, he's picking up little wires and cotton and you can see right up on a mango tree or a neem tree, if you look very closely, he's busy building. He's a good builder. Not only a cleaner, good builder. And also a good mother, a father, takes good care of the young ones. Okay, so now we're going to write about the crow. And normally, when you talk about stories about crow, you say a clever crow. Crow is always very clever. Clever, cunning, whatever. Okay, so the crow. The crow. The crow is a very common bird found in most parts of our country. So you say the crow is a very common bird. It's a very common bird found in most parts of our country. In most parts of our country. Now, what is the color of the bird? That's the next. Now, the crow is normally light gray. It's not fully dark. So there are two kinds. There is ravens that are dark black, the others gray. So the crow, mostly, it is black, and gray. Black and gray. It is black and gray in color. And normally we say a crow is a scavenger. That means it eats up all the dead things, bad things that are thrown about. So it is a scavenger. It is a scavenger. You call it, it is a scavenger bird. Crow is a scavenger bird. It eats lots of things, waste, thrown out by humans. It feeds on the waste thrown by humans. Waste thrown out by humans. It also eats up the dead animals or dead things, anything that is dead and thrown about, he will clean up the place. Crow cleans our surroundings. So he cleans up our area, cleans up our surroundings, or cleans up our environment. What else? So he's not only a cleaner, what else? He's the builder. He is also a builder. What does he build? He makes his own nest. He picks up ways to make his home. He picks up ways to make his home on top of a tree, on top of tall trees, because no one must touch it. Now, what are the ways we are talking about? We are talking about twigs. They are twigs. They are twigs. Wires. Cotton. What else? And dry leaves and dry grass. Okay, dry grass. What else he do? He lays eggs and takes good care of his young ones. He takes good care of his young ones. So we said he's a cleaner. A crow cleans up our environment. A cleaner. He's a builder. He builds a house for himself. And he's also a good mother, father to the little one. So he cares. He loves and he cares for his family. Now, where does he build his house? Right on top of the tall trees, so that naughty boys and girls do not go near his house. Now, a crow has a long neck and he's got strong beak. What does he have? He has a very strong beak. And what does he use the beak for? Tearing the dead flesh and all that. So he has a strong, long beak. He has loud hash sound. He has a loud and harsh, loud and harsh sound. What else? People normally say they consider him as a friendly bird. People consider him friend. Yes, some people say they are friendly, but the others they say they are not friendly bird. But he is, because he cleans up our area. Most people do not consider crow as a friendly bird. Most people say they are not friendly at all. Then, in stories, we normally say crow is a clever bird. In stories, what children say? The crows are clever birds. They are very clever birds. They're very clever birds. In most of the olden day stories, there is always a crow. So you can say in ancient stories, there is a crow always. So what are we talking about now? Crow, the most common bird in our country. The crow. The crow is a very common bird found in most parts of our country. It is black and grey in color. It is a scavenger bird. Scavenger means eating up all the dead things. It feeds on the waste thrown out by humans. It also eats up the dead things. He cleans up our environment. He is also a builder. He picks up ways to make his home on top of tall trees. They are twigs, wires, cotton, and dry grass. He uses all that to build a house on top of tall trees. He takes good care of his young ones. And the eggs are hatched, he takes good care of them. He has a very strong beak. All the dead animals to eat, no? He needs strong beak. He has a loud and harsh sound. Most people do not consider crow as friendly bird, as a friendly bird, as a friendly bird. They are very clever birds. In ancient stories, there is a crow always depicting something. So you can also write more about the claws he has. And when you talk about clever, you can also say he'll be waiting for a child to eat a vade or a biscuit and he goes and snatches. So you can also add on. But now we are writing a short composition on the common bird, the crow. We've been writing about animals. Now let's learn to write about a bird. Now today we're going to write about a national bird. Which is the national bird? The peacock. Now what do you call the female? You say peahen. Why do you like this bird? It's the most beautiful bird. Large and is beautiful. The special part of this bird is the large feathers which when opens look like a fan. Then another beautiful part of the peacock is got lovely little crown on its head. And then they say it dances. The dance is really gorgeous to look at. So we're going to write a short composition on the peacock. The peacock. We're going to write about the peacock. Now when you say peacock, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? The peacock is India's national bird. The peacock. The peacock is India's national bird. It's a national bird. Okay, what else you will say about him? It is very colorful and it's found in many parts of our country. It's a colorful bird. It is a colorful and beautiful. It is a colorful and beautiful bird. A very special bird. The next, what will you say? It is found in many parts of our country. It is found in many parts of our country. What else we'll say about this? Then, describe the peacock. The peacock has a long, shiny, dark blue neck. You can say a peacock has a long, has a long, shiny, body shines, long, shiny, dark blue neck. It's got a dark, long, shiny, dark blue neck. Most beautiful neck. And a crown on its head. That's the beauty of it. And a crown. And a crown like a queen. And a crown on its head. So we are describing now the peacock. A peacock has a long, shiny, dark blue neck and a crown on its head. Okay, what else you will say? It has graceful, beautiful, multicolored feathers. Yes, you find greenish, bluish, green, all kinds. Beautiful it looks. So you will say it has. Say it has beautiful, graceful. Only for a peacock you can use the word graceful and multicolored. Many colors are there. All shades of blues and greens. So you will say and multicolored feathers. Multicolored feathers. All right, next. So what have we done? The peacock. The peacock is India's national bird. It is a colorful and beautiful bird. It is found in many parts of our country. A peacock has a long, shiny, dark blue neck and a crown on its head. It has beautiful, graceful, and multicolored feathers. Then what else can you say about it? You say the peacock dances. Huh? He dances. A peacock dances. A peacock dances as it spreads. As it spreads its wings like a fan. A peacock dances as it spreads its wings out like a fan. Like a fan. All right. A dancing peacock presents a very beautiful, graceful sight. A dancing peacock. A dancing peacock is a beautiful sight. Okay, now what about the peacock flying? It can only fly a short distance. Okay, a peacock can only fly a short distance. Can fly for a short distance. Can fly for a short distance. Then, what else? Many people use the peacock feathers for many decorative purposes. So, the feathers are used for decorative purposes. Then, what else can we say? They say the peacock is a good friend of a farmer because he eats up all the insects that destroy the crop. So, the peacock is is the peacock is a farmer's good friend. A farmer's good friend. It eats up all the harmful insects. Harmful. Then we can also say most of us may not have seen a peacock. Nowadays, peacocks are found in the zoos. And they say there are white peacocks also. That's very rare. We are talking about a colorful one, but they have seen a white peacock also. Now, when we talk about peacock, you have also the female form peahen. So what are we talking about? Having written about animals, we are writing about bird. The peacock. The peacock is India's national bird. It is a colorful and beautiful bird. It is found in many parts of our country. A peacock has a long, shiny, dark blue neck and a crown on its head. It has beautiful, graceful and multicolored feathers. A peacock dances as it spreads its wings out like a fan. A dancing peacock is a beautiful sight. A peacock can fly for a short distance. The feathers are used for decorative purposes. The peacock is a farmer's good friend. It eats up all the harmful insects. You can also say there are white peacocks also. The female, you call it peahen.